back again. It's late. Happy Father's Day. Yeah. So where did we leave off before I had to go? So we got the runtimes installed on here from just installing the FlexApp packaging console, and it did the rollback feature. So got all these runtimes. We're good to go. They recommend putting those runtimes on your base images, so think of that. All right. Again, you don't have to have this, but I've started using it versus the snapshot method of creating a snapshot and then reverting back. But anyhow, we need a package. So let's create a package. I think we're going to do VLC. That was our main one that we did. Do we have access to our system? All right, you wasted my time. All right, that's great. Too late. You wasted my time. All right, VLC. We got to have VLC somewhere. Microsoft Citrix installers. Oh yeah, remember we did MSIX packages? We got that cert. All right, FlexApp packaging console. We'll put that in here. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Citrix admin. There we go. All right, so I think we've done this before with FlexApp. So with the new one, we can import a FlexApp, create a FlexApp 1 package, convert AppV, convert MSIX to a FlexApp. Anyhow, we're just going to create a package. That's right. When we dropped off the interwebs, it was installing all kinds of stuff on here. All right, let's... Oh, you know what we need? We need a place to store this. All right, that's great. Storage, let's do... we'll just call it apps, because we may put other things on here. All right, then we'll share it out. Sure. Everyone. Yeah, not best practice, but no biggie. All right, security. How do I have this other one set up? I think it's just set to everyone. Everyone, yep. Again, not best practice. I'll reiterate that. You can just type in file permissions for profiles, whatever article pop up. Recommend you follow that. All right. Is it everyone or everybody? Everyone. All right. Apply. Okay. All right. We are good to go. All right. FlexApp. Create. FlexApp name. We call it a VLC. Package version 1. Oh. Package description, install. We're not going to do that. We're just going to double click and run. VHD location. Network location. Server. Cancel. Apps. Good to go. High compatibility versus normal. Again, it's expandable, so it doesn't really matter what you choose, but hey, leave it there. No compression. create. All right, so what it does, again, I like to reiterate things. Tell somebody 100 times. Maybe we'll learn something. But we're going to write to this disk. All right, so let's get this open. PC temp. I want to go ahead and disconnect that. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and hit start. All right, you're ready to go? All righty. English, next, next, sure, install. Again, we're getting caught up with the lab, or at least I am. I'm remembering where I left off, learning the network again, all kinds of good stuff. All right, so I think we're good. All right, finish. And I think this is a new packaging console, so we're looking at some new stuff here. So we got the rollback feature, got some new options for the high compatibility and all that when you package. What else? Does the optimization to the machine, removes a lot of the Apex or UWP apps. Optimizes it for performance, installs the runtimes you need, but we can extend cache blocks, configure. We're done. All right, we got our PLC right there. All right, and if we close this, it should want to roll back. There we go. So no more snapshots. We'll clean up and then I'll restart and you're good to package the next app. All right, so what do we need to do? We need to go over here to Citrix. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. We're done with this. Oh, we'll just leave it alone. Let's not create more work for ourselves. I tend to go into the rabbit hole. All right, multi-session. So we're getting a Xen server set up. Our power managed. Yep. VM name, add VMs. Add computers. Yeah, let me go back. Machines, for example, virtual machines, PC, physical. So technically it would be this one. So yeah. Computers, what do we call it? XenApp. Next, yep. XenApp. XenApp. All right. Let's create a delivery group. Users. We'll just allow everybody. We're not going to do any apps. We're not going to do any desktops. Yeah, we're just going to call it XenApp. Okay. Yes, I do. All right, applications. Let's create a application. All right, I don't really need a folder. Just want to create an app. Next, the XenApp application. Manually, there we go. Let's go back to our thing over here. Navigate. There's all kinds of ways. We're going to use Citrix to deliver this. So I'm going to copy this. Command line argument. Again, we're going to change that here in a second. And path executable, we're going to use JIT. Alright, so let's go to our server. We need to look at this XML file. Alright, so we got a FlexApp 1, we got an icon file, XML, and then we got our disk. Cool stuff. So we need this. Property. Most people would type all this stuff out. I'm a very, very lazy person. All right, so here we go. Oh, it needs a name? Okay, I'll give you a name. VLC. All right, okay. Should use the default icon, I believe. It's not picking it up. Anyhow, let's go to Store Web. User login. I think we have the policy set up right, but let's test. All right. So we would need an icon file, which we already have. Usually when I test, I have noticed it does the Liquidware icon by default. Not sure why it's not doing it here, but let's go ahead and do that. Property, delivery, browse. Again, usually it does the share. Anyhow, we get an icon file. No big deal. It may not like that icon file. I don't know. Let's refresh. Nope. Did something happen? Did we break something? Maybe it didn't like that. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, well that icon messed some things up. So I don't know if 2402 is buggy, but anyhow. All right, so it should click to layer based on what we have set up. So we know that the machine is registered. We can publish apps to it. All authenticated users have access. I'm logged in with my admin account. All right, let's pray. Let's pray that works. All right, that's a good sign. We did update the workspace app. Access denied. Mm. Why did we get access denied? Let's try another app. Citrix applications. Let's do another one. And start menu. Calculator. All right, next. All right, let's refresh. Apps. Let's try the calculator. Still some troubleshooting. Access denied again. All right, well, the licensing should work. Let's see if there's a permission issue or a licensing issue. Apps. Oh, okay. Permission issue. Not because of that. Active. Calculator. All right, so seems to be a permission issue, not a RDS license issue. So this should work. All right, so we hid the splash screen to Pro U, so you're not going to get the Pro U, but you should get start. Please try again. All right, so I think our GPO. Let's double check our policy. All right, let's get this logged in. Let's reboot our XenApp server. Restart. All right, let's register. All right, well, let's go on. Let me double check. That's all we needed to do, right? Change that to false. Deploy. Download. Yep. Edit that file. We'll double check that. But it should work. It should work. All right, we're registered. Let's double check the application. Properties. Looks good to me. Let's try one more time. VLC. So I'm thinking it's something with the GPO. But what we could do is we can test our app. I know it's not the app. It's Liquidware policy. It's in there. Profile disk, client path. Silent enable, edit file, okay. Client path. Path. EUC, local. Let's verify the paths. Well, that what is going on? Why? Alright, so that's a problem. What did I put in these other ones? Silent enable, edit path. Yep, so none of this is working. This makes no sense. Access denied. Oh, maybe the update. No, that makes sense. Anyhow, let's reboot it. Because for whatever reason, can't access sysvol or netlog1. Sure. That's what it looks like. Let's get this thing working. Probably gonna have to maybe reboot some of this other stuff too. So I think we're going to clean up some of this and just use these and the rest of it. And I got this cleaned up, I believe. So we can clone from that template. Manage. All right, let's log in. Oh, maybe I was logged in with that. Nope, nope, still should work. All right, we're just gonna have to do that. All right, so let's get this set up. Why is that not working? PUC local. It's working now. Okay. Let's try it again. I guess let's reboot. Power. Restart guest. Let's go here. But I think there is a policy that we need to correct here. I think it's in the computer setting. Yes, it is in the computer setting. Liquidware, temp path, Amazon, client path, client saying path. By default, this licensing. Yes. Let's put in that EUC local. Apply, okay. I think that's all we need. All right. I don't think we really need the licensing one. Let's go to Citrix. Cancel. Let's make sure we're registered. We are. Let's try again. All right. Let's see. You gonna give us another error? Yes, you will. Oh my goodness. Well, we did make another change, so let's restart. Power, restart guest. Trying to think. Applications. We did update that. EUC, learn along, local, log on, profile unity. We edited that, yep. Start up, log off. Client. Pretty sure we got everything. Delivery group. XenApp. See. Program files. File Unity. FlexApp. Well, that probably is one of the reasons. Well, let's try this. I'm not sure why it created this sub package. Maybe it's something we did. I don't know. Let's edit this. FlexApp, FlexApp. All right, let's try it again. It is odd for it to have the same folder than the subfolder. Okay, we didn't get an error right away. But the app is not launching still. Licensing. Program files, profile Unity, FlexApp. This seems very strange that it's in this folder. That is why. Okay. That makes sense now. So how do we fix this? Only way I know how to fix it is to go here. We gotta copy this out. Here, desktop. So I didn't check this before I zipped it back up, but that's why we got the dual little directory. But let's see what happens. Citrix admin. Let's log in. Oh man, creating problems for ourselves. It's okay. Alright, so we're going to fix this control panel. Should just hit uninstall up there, but that's fine. Alright, we're going to uninstall. It's good that we're troubleshooting though. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Okay. So we need to open this up. We're going to delete you. We're going to go to desktop. We are going to copy all of this. We are going to go here. We're going to paste it in here. It still should have worked, but we're going to put everything back the way to spec. There's probably other dependencies trying to look for that. Guaranteed. All right. Jig cut. We did. Let's double check this. Notepad. Let's go back to here. And what are we looking for? This is what we're looking for. Let's double check. Okay. Find next. False. Great. Double check. Great. Net log on, profile unity. I am going to delete you. Oh, I can't delete you. That don't make sense. Replace. Why don't I have permission to do this? Oh my goodness. Desktop. Let's grab you. Let's put you down and see temp. Let's log out. Let's log in. All right. Policy definitions. I'm losing it. Open that. We're looking good. All right, so let's see if the policy works on this. We just want to restart. Should install it based on the startup script. And what we need to do is come back here and change this back. Library location. Here we go. Apply, save. Whew. This is what happens when you don't double check things. When you don't have a plan, you wing it, you get yourself in trouble. All right, let's right. Still not doing it. Let's If we don't get it working on this one, I'm going to try one more thing. Because it seems to be now permission related. PC local. Nope. Can't spell. Profile Unity. Startup. Should have installed. Startup. Now that we're doing this, did I already do this? No, we didn't do this. All right. We'll restart one more time. Unregistered. Okay. If it doesn't work, then let's prepare. Let's prepare. I'm just going to do a new folder. We'll just call it Liquidware Labs. Some stuff they do. We're just preparing. At this point, I just want to get it going. We got to have some proof in the pudding. Something. Right, add, select, everyone. Okay, apply, pay, close. All right. Come on. We know XenApp works. Whatever reason, it's not the policy. We got everything working in the policy for sure. Did we get... We got this working before using that log on. We did. Yes, we did. Alright, registered. Let's go back. Program files, profile Unity, FlexApp, all of that's good now. All right. Let's do this. You see what I'm doing? Alright, so while that's going, let's go to domain, desktop, nope, CTemp, FlexApp, server, where, profile Unity, yep, good to go. Let's go back to group policy, and we're going to edit this one last time. Policies, 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 policies. Right. 64-bit. Oh, that's right. We're just gonna put it like that. All right. Windows. What do we got configured in here? Path. Enabled. Course. Let's just look at it right here. Profile Unity. Old document. User settings. Log off required. License path enabled. Silent optional. Optional. Configure policy. Okay. Startup script, that's right. Yeah. So that is in Windows. Log off. Edit. Okay. Apply. Startup. Windows. Startup. Edit. Okay. Apply. Alright. Power restart. We got everything updated. Nothing else we need. Alright. May have to do a part 4 video. I don't want to. Should have been like a 10-15 minute thing. Oh well, got to see it through to the end. Register. All right. Remove permissions out the way. Let's try it again. BLC. Okay. All right. Active. Center. Log this off. All right. Well, it's late. Looks like I spent an hour doing some troubleshooting to get this thing set up. Had some mistakes made, but we can get this working. We got XenApp back in the mix. We can get this click to layer working. Let me verify the package. So let's go to XenApp. Let's log in. What is our account? Citrix. Admin. Where's our password? And I'm pretty sure. We don't have to do any of that because you don't need it. Manual. Test. Deploy. It's deploying to that server. Let's see. Let's go. Server apps. Nope, I did not want that. That's great. That is true. It is not configured. But for our testing purposes, it is not needed. All right, FlexApp 1 works. Let's do this. Let's turn the silent off. Let's see if it's running. Silent. All right. Let's do that. Power restart. Maybe we should do a video on licensing. That might be beneficial. Services. Liquidware. Okay. When we log in, we should get a splash screen. While we're doing that, again, let's double check. Server apps, BLC. Okay. Let's log in. I didn't get the splash screen. So I feel like something isn't set up correctly. LCS. Oh, you know what? I think I think I know. I think I know. Uninstall. Well, for one, it's not getting all the policies. So that tells me that we need to do that too. Startup. All right. I think we can get it working. So box here. Share. That's that. Liquidware. Profile Unity. Share. Maybe it has something to do with this old ADM. Well, we're about to test that theory out. Add or remove template. Windows. Jeez. Desktop. Nope. Oh my goodness. Desktop. Windows policy definitions. Policy definitions. There we go. Open. Add. Nope. Close. I don't know where I added that. Classic. Okay. Add. Man. It uses this classic template. I'm gonna be sad. Client service credentials. Alright, we already got that defined. It's not defined in there. stuck in 32-bit world. All right. Power restart guest. Should be a test. Yeah, that's okay. I just want to get splash screen to come up. Restart guest. No filter. Great. Oh man, if this is this classic template, then they need to update their stuff. All right, so we did two things. We imported the classic template and then we reran the startup, installed the client from the new path that has permissions wide open. Pretty sure the permission thing is the issue. I just want to get splash screen. If I get a splash screen, I know I'm good. Citrix admin. No, no splash screen. Silent. New. Oh my goodness. Windows settings. Let's do some basic of the basics. That's what we're forgetting. Basic stuff. It's always something basic. All right. Okay. This is progress. Let's restart. You gotta be kidding me. All right, restart. Power. Restart. So it wasn't getting the policy. Killing me. GP update. So if this doesn't work, we need a loopback policy, or we're just going to apply this policy to user. I really just want it working now. I can't take it. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's do that. Where active, where are users sitting? Users, Citrix admin. All right, here we go. I don't feel like looking up. You. All right, let's see. System. Okay. We're really digging into the policies now. All right. Yes, this is what I want. I need to know the location because I don't know it offhand. Computer policy, system group policy. All right, in the wrong place. System group policy and configure user enable merge. Yep, merge is fine. All right, we got that. Oh my goodness. GP update force. Whew. All right, we're gonna restart you. Restart guest. Yes, yes. Policy is not getting applied. All right, I'm feeling lucky. Y'all feeling lucky. Let's see. I don't need you anymore. policy. All right, Citrix. Oh, man. You know the package works. Policies. A lot of user policies that weren't getting applied. What other user policies weren't getting applied? That's the big one. This one not really needed. Anyhow. All right. Let's try it out. Active. There's the splash screen. So we want to suppress that. But the big one is just click the layer. There we go. Oh my goodness. We dug into it from the extreme. All right, so there we go. So now, I took y'all on a ride I didn't want to go on. But we want to hide that splash screen because it's not needed. We also don't need that that file, so we can delete that. Technically, we don't even need this, but we were just troubleshooting. But anyhow, I'm going to delete this because we don't need it. We know what the issue was. Close that. Connection center. So the app is already layered. So if I click on it again, it should just open the app. It may show the splash screen because, again, we need to reboot that system. There we go. So once that app is layered, it's there for everybody. So first come, first serve, we'll get that layering notification. Nothing you can do about it. It's just layering the application from that share. But once that person clicks on it, anyone after them, the app should just launch. I'm going to restart one more time. Just putting the nail in the coffin here. Should just update. What was that? Was that a user policy? Let's double check. Yep, user. So big thing here wasn't importing the old ADM. Wasn't none of that. It was policies weren't getting applied to our server, which we saw the user policy because we needed a loopback policy because we had no policies. These policies weren't applied to our user. I won't go into in depth on that, but maybe someone else is having this issue, struggling like, why can't I get this working? Well, might want to look into why you need loopback policies if you're applying stuff at the machine and need machine and user policies. I guess we could just apply those policies to the user, but think this is a better method. Oh, man. Then we had where the net logon wasn't showing. That was another issue. Anyhow. I can probably delete that now. Or we can go back to it. And we got our policy definitions. Good. Good, good, good. You should be back up. You should be registering. You are registered. Video was too long. This should have taken 15 minutes. Anyhow. Again, first come to this app. We have suppressed splash screen for profile unity. It's not needed for this. So you won't see that. But down here at the bottom right, you will get the click to layer. First person that uses this app is going to see that. Anybody after them or this person won't see it unless that server gets rebooted. But there we go. We got a FlexApp and XenApp. What does that mean? That means that my XenApp server can be clean. I can only have patches applied, those runtimes that that got installed on our packaging console. I recommend you put those on there. You don't have to install any apps. So when your packaging team installs applications and you need them on the fly, hey, I need Autodesk. I need, I don't know, what's another app? 7-Zip. I need such and such. They package them, you put them here, you just go to application, and you just knock them out. Don't even have to mess with the base image. You can just duplicate it, disable it because it is doing the same thing. Disable it, then go to properties, call it whatever. Apple, banana, delivery, change the icon, and then all you do is just gotta point it to whatever XML file. That saves you a lot of management. Puts the work on another team to package the app. But they're already probably packaged in the same app for physical endpoints or for, whatever. They got automated packaging with FlexApp. You might be setting that up too. But all the server's doing is hosting apps that are layered via a VHDX. So, and you can manage permissions in here. Cool stuff. Man, took longer than I expected, but got it working. That's exciting. Anyhow, I learned a lot. I hope you learned a lot. Have a good one.